Now, Bengaluru water crisis continues to worsen. India's Silicon Valley is facing one of the worst water crises in its history. Residential societies in Bengaluru are now facing water shortage. Several of these societies have issued notifications to their residents regarding the water shortage. Now, this as the government has asked all private water tankers to register before March 7th as citizens seek help from the government amid the worsening situation. Karnataka Chief Minister will hold a video conference meeting with all ministers and senior officials on the drinking water crisis today. Karnataka Deputy Chief Minister D.K. Sivakumar will also chair, also has chaired a crucial meeting on Monday where he said that 50% of the bore wells in Bengaluru have dried up. He added that the government will fix the price for water tankers, adding that 556 crore rupees has been allotted for water supply.
About among 14,781 borewells in Bangalore city, 6,997 borewells have been tried. Only 7,784 are been working. I have come with a plan of action. We are taking over all the borewells of Bangalore city. We are identifying the sources. Water doesn't belong to any individual. It belongs to the government. That is the law of this country. So we will see that we are setting up a separate war room in every ward. There will be a registration on the crisis management. There will be a registration, there will be a war room even in the BBMP and the Jilla Panchayats and even the DC.
My colleague Nagarjun Dwarkanath is now joining me live this morning from Bengaluru. Nagarjun, give us a sense of all the steps and measures that the government is taking in order to tackle this very severe crisis.
Polumi, in fact, the first step that the government has taken is to register all the private tankers with the BBMP and the government themselves, and the deadline is March 7th. The priorities for drinking water, that making sure that people do get adequate drinking water, and the drinking water is not used for construction purpose or any other purpose. So hence, the government has started to register all the private water tankers with them till the 7th. And post 7th, if people have not registered, the government has all the right to take over all the water tankers, is what the Deputy Chief Minister has said. He held a meeting as well, but what is the grim situation is many residential complexes and also gated communities have sent out SOS messages to their residents saying, per person, this is the amount of water that you can consume, and if at all drinking water or any other water is misused, people have started to be fined. 5,000 rupees is a fine, is in Palm Meadows in Whitefield area is what we are told, and they have hired security guards to monitor that people don't misuse water for other purposes. So it's grim situation right now. The Kaveri river water that comes to Bengaluru for drinking purposes is almost nil because of the failed monsoons. Coming from the next 2 months, the situation is going to get worse, is what we are being told.
Okay, the situation is likely to get worse, as Nagarjun is telling us. Nagarjun, thank you so much for joining us with all of those details. So the IT hub, Bengaluru, grapples with water shortage. Private tanker prices soar in Karnataka's capital. Citizens face daily struggles as groundwater depletes. Now, the government eyes Mekadatu Dam as a long-term solution. Tamil Nadu opposes dam construction. Here's a report.
Water trucks on the job. The country's leading IT hub down south is facing a shortage of piped water. While summer hasn't officially arrived, scarcity has already hit Bengaluru. Now, it has become an annual struggle in a city of 10 million. With 1 million new residents added every year,
skyrocketing of demand for tanker water, and now tanker water suppliers are unable to meet the demand. Even their own borewells have started drying up. Now what people don't realize is that Bengaluru is at near day zero. The state needs to wake up quickly. They need to immediately implement the Karnataka state water policy.
the shortage of tap water is attributed to the drought that hit Karnataka last year. Private water tankers have doubled their prices. Groundwater levels have also dropped, drying up the bore wells.
Government should have taken precautions to at least, what's happening is all these commercial bore wells around public bore wells, they deplete the water completely, the ground level has gone down. And though it's not a long-term solution. The only solution available to those areas until, say, an alternate water supply comes.
The Karnataka government has set aside 200 crore rupees in the budget for drinking water purposes. There are proposals to permit deeper borewells. Building the Mekadatu Dam is viewed as a long-term solution to Karnataka's water problems.
How do we try and control the pilferage, the leakage of water, which is up to 30%, which is going on draining in the ground because of your old pipe system and all that. That is why in my constituency, Shivajinagar, we changed the whole pipeline systems at all. So we have arrested that 30% leakage, right? So these kind of measures has to be taken.
But neighbouring Tamil Nadu vehemently opposes the reservoir project. The state's Water Resources Minister told the Assembly that not even a single brick would be allowed to be laid for Mekadatu without Tamil Nadu's consent.
It remains to be seen if the Congress government in Karnataka will be able to convince its Indi ally, the DMK in Tamil Nadu, for the construction of Mekadatu Dam. With camera person Madhuar, Anaga Keshav reporting for India Today from Bangalore.